So, guys, I want to talk about something controversial, okay? But it is something that my psychic downloads have completely changed my beliefs around. And it's schmurdering bugs. Okay? Okay. All my life, guys, I have felt extreme guilt when I've had to kill a bug. There have been times in my life where I've not killed the bug, and I have just sat there anxiously all night because I don't want to kill a bug because I feel so bad, okay? That is something that my psychic talents have actually changed. I feel no remorse and no guilt killing bugs at all anymore. Now, I do still feel guilty. I'm not going to go out and kill like squirrels or anything like that, right? But like bugs, it's a little different. Now, hear me out. Even animals in general, like why I'm able to rationalize eating meat and things like that. Because, this is what because God has explained the soul, like, incarnation cycle to me, and how bugs and those types of things, like, their soul incarnation cycle is so much shorter than ours. Obviously, we're here for, like, 80 years, 80 plus years. Some of us are here for 100. Like, our life cycles are, like, a lot more, and we obviously, like, learn a lot more lessons and things like that than these bugs do. These bugs are kind of, like, in survival, right? They're just here surviving. And so so I don't feel bad killing bugs anymore, guys. I don't feel any guilt or remorse. It has taken and I know this sounds so stupid, but it's taken a huge weight off my shoulders. You know how God, like Jesus describes like God like carrying his burdens for him or whatever, like Jesus took the burdens off people's shoulders. God has taken the burdens off my shoulders with a lot of things. And, I've been speaking recently about how he's taken the burden of feeling like a psycho bitch is a bad thing for me. He's taken that off my shoulders lately. He's also taken killing bugs off my shoulders. He's like, the incarnation cycle for them is so much shorter. Like, he's basically like the second you like kill a bug, it basically like incarnates almost instantly again in a different bug or something, something like that. Because there's like obviously thousands and thousands and millions of bugs being born pretty much every second on this planet. And so, like, because I get these, like, little fruit flies or I get spiders and shit. Now, I will say, obviously, with spiders, I just, like, don't feel bad anymore. I'm just like, oh, my God, this is amazing. I feel so good. Like, because I used to just feel awful, killing bees and shit. I would just feel so, like, no, like, their souls matter. And their souls do matter, but their incarnation cycle is so much different. And so, basically, God's like, you're speeding up their life. He's like, if you, he's kind of like... So God's weird, guys. Like, this is what I'm saying. God's, like, fucking weird, guys. So he's, like, for people like me who are, like, super empathetic and shit, he, like, loves to watch us, like, squirm down here, basically. He's like, I will present, like, bugs in your reality just to see, like, kind of what you do. And he's like, for the empaths, he thinks we're so funny because, like, we obviously, like, that's why we, like, won't kill them, because, like, we feel their souls. Like, we feel them. But he's saying, like, it's, like, actually, like, kind of a blessing to do that to them because, like, you speed up their life, but you get them closer to being a human. Because the human is, at least on Earth, it's the ultimate, like, incarnation experience. We have to, because God's told me, like, how we start off is, like, water, and then we move into, like, mycelium and bacterial, fucking cells, and then from there we go to plants. And then from plants, we go to animals. So the incarnation cycle of a soul is like billions of years, he's saying. Like, it's billions of incarnations. It's like a ton to get to be a human, which, like, blows my mind because I'm like, there's so many, like, not smart humans down here. So it's, like, literally insane that, like, they've, like, lived all these other lives before they became a human. But that's what God has told me about the incarnation cycle, the soul cycle, like, all that stuff. And so he's like, I'll present, like, bugs and empaths realities just to, like, kind of watch them squirm, because most of the time they, like, won't kill them, or if they do kill them, they, like, feel really horrible. And he's like, guilt is, like, something that, like, again, is a human experience. He wanted us to feel that for a while, but now he kind of wants us to get out of that. He's like, we're, like, moving forward in society. And so this is what he wants me to say about the future, too, because they've, like, shown me technology of how they're going to, like, they show me this crazy technology, guys. It's like they put these glasses on my eyes, okay? And then I can see, like, what they do, like, I can see, like, every single bug, and it, like, brings up, like, the glasses bring up, like, their exact, like, what kind of bug it is, and, like, their Latin name, and, like, it'll even bring up how many lives they've had. Like, literally, it'll be, like, this, like, I don't know what the the word for the Latin word for like a bee is, but it'll be like, this is its 1000th life. And then it'll be like, it's like, you know, Latin word and stuff like that. And so with these glasses too, they have like, so like these glasses can see like every like teeny tiny little bug. Like you can zoom in on the bugs around you. And so they're showing me, because they'll have this technology to like neutralize bugs and like animals and shit when they come down here. Like they're going to neutralize them so they don't like harm us anymore. So we won't even like have to kill them, kind of a thing. Because they're not going to harm us anymore. So we'll like live in harmony with the creatures on Earth. So they're showing me this for like jellyfish and like sharks and shit. You know, anything that can harm you, it's gonna like, or even like crabs, because, you know, crabs can pinch you and shit. They're saying no more of that. No more snakes, like none of that stuff. Like they have this technology, because they show me the same technology for the Earth. You know how Earth is like really grumpy right now? It's real upset. It's like really starting to like do all this crazy shit. It's not just global warming. It's directly related to our conscious awareness, because Earth has a consciousness. Earth itself has a consciousness, Mother Gaia, which is why we personify her. That's not a coincidence. Same with nature. Nature also has a consciousness. Not just the planet, but nature. Mother Nature. We also call her Mother. All this mothers. And then, you know, and then we live in a fucking patriarchy here. Both of those have consciousness. So they have this technology that will be able to neutralize it. Some way, somehow. I don't know what the hell it is. Like I said, their technology is like super advanced. So they're like, you know, don't feel bad. This is for anybody who like feels bad for killing bugs. Again, you know, this is kind of a little bit out there. I know it is, but like this is I'm trying to show people how like these downloads have like kind of completely changed and shifted my reality, like my belief system, like how I believe things, like what I feel towards things now. And so every time I kill a bug, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry, little soul, but I'm releasing you into your next incarnation, and you are one step further to becoming a human. And it is like humans are superior on this planet as far as like every soul is trying to get to this experience. And that's like the miracle of humans alone is like, how did we, like, we're made of stardust. We're made of like cells and all this shit. Like the same thing that everything around us is made out of. So how did it like, you know, how did we like molecularly get to a point where we can have consciousness and we can have conversations and we can have love and we can experience all these things? And it's like, you do have to earn that. You have to earn that through many, many lifetimes of different incarnations and things like that. So every human here is at least 1 billion incarnations in some way, somehow. You know, like if they were a tree, if they were plants, if they were mycelium, if they, you know, we were all these things, animals as well. So that's like why like indigenous people were connected to animals, because they really were reading into their past lives. That's why like indigenous people and black people are the blueprint to this fucking entire planet. They understand it. Like, I get fucking goosebumps because I'm like, do you see them truth bumps right now? I'm like, oh my god, I get full body goosebumps when I think of indigenous people. And like, that's why they were strategically oppressed and taken out, both black and indigenous people, because they both hold blueprints to this planet in different ways, and we're absolutely accurate and things like that. So it's just incredible. I can't wait for indigenous culture and black culture to be revived and revered the way that it was always meant to be. So I've been saying this for a long time, but those are the cultures that are going to be leading New Earth. There's going to be a lot of Native people in the government sector for us. There's going to be a lot of black people in the government sector for us, so we could learn how to be in nature and in tandem. So that's what I would say. The aliens are going to come down and they're going to help us with technology. They're going to help us learn how to communicate. That's another thing. But they're not, there's like people here on Earth that already know what to do, like indigenous people and black people. Black people are really good at learning, you know, teaching people how to stand up against oppression and get angry about it and have safe emotions around that. Indigenous people are really good at, you know, learn the land and like being in nature and in tandem with our energies, and also accepting different types of people. They have beautiful words for different types of people, like two-spirit and things like that. Like, there's so many just beautiful things about indigenous culture. So you know, so this is my thing about bugs. So I don't feel guilty anymore killing bugs, guys. I'm a murderer. God's turned me into a murderer, guys. But he's like, it just wasn't time yet. He wanted us to feel all those things in the dissension period. There's certain things he wanted us to experience and feel in dissension, and guilt was one of those things. So he's really been releasing the guilt for me around a lot of things, and I feel very grateful for that. So I want this to be for anybody who feels bad about killing bugs. Don't, guys. You're actually helping them out. I know that sounds terrible. I know. I understand. But that's where I'm at. That's where my psychic downloads have led me, and it really helps. So, yeah.